And there's a little guy there with a little fat belly just hovering above the lot, picking off the ones he can fit in his mouth. One thing you've got to watch with these little fellas is they're extremely greedy and they can eat themselves, basically eat themselves to death. They can fill themselves up so much that it can kill them and they can choke. So be pretty sparing with the food. Obviously keep adding it in daily, but try and keep that food down to a couple, maybe 2-3 times a day, because there's going to be so much in amongst the peat. If you do it with peat, that is. But I found that this is the best way to do it, to bring them on. Just giving you a little look around the Java moths there, and you can see some bloodworms. Now these, I haven't actually put these in here. These have come in either on the peat or the mosquito larvae have been laying eggs in the top. And we've got a lot of small ones there. But those are probably the micro worms that I've been putting in. Some probably aren't. Some will be coming off the moss. It's only when you start zooming in on these things that you really do start to see how much life is in amongst the tank. You can see them burying under the peat there. And as these tetras get bigger, they're going to start seeing that movement in amongst the peat, and they're going to start picking them off and predating on those. And that'll stop the little sods hatching and biting me. We've got a good little rate. The other tank next door, I'll just move the light across. There's a few diving for the hills there when I put the light across. I'm filming this at night because it's easier to pick them up. You can see them just zipping around. You can see a couple of water fleas on the glass as well. There goes one there. And there goes a little tiny midge larvae there, look. There's a couple of them there. But they'll start picking those off as time goes on. That's why I put partial lids on, like I've got these drip trays on. But they've got the little hole there. So it's easy for me to feed. Keeps that condensation, keeps that from condensing away. But we haven't got as many in this tank. They didn't breed as well as the other ones. So I think there might be 10, something like that. Obviously I've just put the light straight on there, so they dived into the moss to hide. So, but they'll come out given time. There you go. I've just moved it over again. You can see these little chaps chasing the little bugs around. Sometimes you can get up into the water column. You can see those little specks. You see, that's the infusoria there. That's quite a good little shot to show you guys. It looks like little grains of salt whizzing around, but if you notice, they're all going in different directions. They're all alive, and that's the micro life that you've, the cultures that you've been bringing up. If you've watched the first video on the culture, how to make that infusoria culture up, which is just all the little microorganisms that live in amongst your tank. We've just bred them on a huge scale just to feed these fry up, to get them past that micro stage where we can get them onto our team here and bigger prey items to feed them. Look at that. Interesting stuff. You get a microscope on this water, it's fantastic, the stuff that you can see. You can see them now just hovering around on the right hand side there. Little beady eyes just watching us. All moving, little synchronised movements there. Look at that. Yeah, that's a bit clearer. Now you can see all the micro life which is crawling amongst the glass. You can see the bloodworms under the peat. Obviously this is in my workshop and I've got a pond in here, so we've got a lot of wildlife in the workshop, as my pond's halfway in the shed and halfway in the garden. So we get a lot of little black flies and things which are breeding in the pond, and they come They obviously come out and they're laying eggs. There's a few around on the tank now, and they'll be dipping their little eggs into the water here. I'm trying to wait and see if any of these little fry are going to come up close to the front of the glass, which would be nice for you guys to see.
Hello, welcome to the Dawn, playground for the new power generation. There are over 500 experiences to choose from. Here's a sample. Welcome to the Dawn. You have just accessed the Beautiful experience. This experience will cover courtship, sex, commitment, fetishes, loneliness, vindication, love, and hate. Please enjoy your experience.
You're the reason that God made never fail. One by one, some.
Now I hope you don't mind, I'm on a good buzz. If you like this song, now hit it with us. So hit it once, hit it twice, now three. Go again, now once, hit it twice, go three. Let's go. I ain't never claimed to be something that I'm not. I'm a guy from the shore and I don't rap the block. But I represent myself and all the grace that I got. No, I ain't got no jail time and I ain't never been shot. Let me tell you what I got. I got skill, the best flow. Now I can either run really fast or I can decide to cheat the shit. Yeah, I talk trashy, everybody does it. You know you do it too, it's dramatic and they all love it. And that's what makes the headlines, cause everybody pays to get the newspaper article quoting what he says. And I ain't gonna give you and no throwing in my face. I'll put it on the table, start off with a cliche. I've never been ghetto, always had what I needed. What he said about a rap, boy, don't believe it. We called him working many times, took the finger every time. Now they all were surprised, cause they got up to rhyme. I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. Something has a future, every saint's got a past and got a tattoo on my arm, so all the rest will last. But if you ain't gonna learn, you ain't gonna go far. I'm not so much because I took the long yard. I learned that you can't take advantage of the things you get. No matter what the bullies say, you ain't never gotta stop. Because I hit away every day because of what they say. Look, I took another challenge, now I'll see you wanna play. Because I know that I really have changed. At least I thought I did, when I'm still the same. Because people never change, you see the real person. And this is who I am after years of hard working. All those who wanna die can either speak now or forever hold their peace, cause it won't be held down. Thank y'all for trying, this is what you made. Now if it wasn't for you, the song wouldn't get played. So I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. I'm all of us like da 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 da. Let me finish just by saying this, I've had enough. Feeling sorry for yourself, life's not that tough. I've got one life, I gotta live it full, but not living like a fool. Because what if I do? Then they never realize I ain't a real guy. They can see the real lies, we're looking through real eyes. You can't help the fact, but let me take you around the back so we can get it back on track. With the person never let creativity, agility, yes it won't